Look at Are you looking at your tier list?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the ratings.
No!
Got him again, baby. Got him again.
Oh, that shit tier list. No, it's not. It's good. I worked very long and hard on this tier list.
Yeah, I can tell.
Actually, I actually worked at this tier list a lot longer than I thought it would. So, give me a break.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
No breaky.
Okay, and we're doing this based on enjoyment, right?
Yeah, which ones are good and which ones are bad.
Which ones
And I
are
think
good?
we
I'm gonna
go
have to
in
get
order.
the wiki up for like mission objectives.
You don't know the mission objectives off by heart?
Hey,
am I sure?
Am
I sure that we should be doing this tier list together?
It's been a while.
Right,
you
we start
off. Where are you?
with this one. We're going in order. So we start with my first gun.
My first gun.
We have to have a little conversation on each one, obviously, so we know where we're feeling. This is this is my least favorite one because it is literally just the opening of the game up until you get the gun out of the cabinet. That's a hard D tier for me. There's no mission.
There's not really.
You just
any
listen to fucking.
About
You listen to fucking Claptrap start boot. No, that's the
not even.
That's
it's not even the right game, and it's not even a mission.
Start boot up. See. We basically listen to fucking Claptrap chatting shit, and then fucking Knuckle Dragger.
You're missing
Bad
the worst
mission.
part. You're missing the worst part. Where you have to click through the Gearbox weapons stuff.
Bro, thank you for purchasing the Gearbox Legendary Edition or whatever it says. Wildlife fucking Dome activated. Thank you for buying our Epic Edition. No. Bad. Worst mission.
Wait, are we doing them story order, yeah?
I think we do them in story order, and then... Because just to keep it nice and simple.
Okay.
That's not a main mission, is it?
No, it's not.
IGN, you lied to me!
IGN has trolled us again.
Bro, we're going by IGN standards. It's a main mission now, baby. Let's go! Anyways, Blindsided. What do you think about this one?
Wait, hang on. What one's best minion ever? What is
that's
that?
That's the Captain Flint one.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense.
So Blindsided, that's up to saving Hammerlock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty simple one. There's nothing egregious.
It's got Knuckle Dragger on it.
I feel I have a bit. I think we both have a bit of bias on it because of how much we've done, like the first 3 missions or so that we've done them over and over again.
I like this one.
You like this one, okay?
Yeah. Like B tier, I like this one.
B tier, but I was thinking C tier, to be honest. It's just it's literally just A to B.
You get find Knuckle Dragger. Sometimes you get a legendary.
Bro,
there is a lot of talking in it though. Actually, yeah, C tier.
There's a lot of talking. The bit after you finish the bandits and you have to wait for Hammerlock.
No, the bit after Knuckle Dragger where you got to wait for Claptrap and then you got to wait for Angel. Yeah,
C tier. It's better than my first gun because it's not just talking. There is a bit of action in between, but there's also a shit ton of talking. So, best minion ever. I think this one's has 2 boss fights in it. It's you keep on moving. There's no like stopping. I think it's a nice B tier. To be honest,
I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay,
because you have. This mission has like the majority of the waiting to get to level 5 in it. That's the bit I don't like. And then, the Boom Boom boss fight, you just throw a contraband at him, and that's it. That's the boss fight done.
I mean, you can say that about actually, maybe not. But I feel for over half the mission.
Yeah,
you're level 5 because you're level 5 once you kill Boom Boom. The second half of the mission is going through Flint's ship.
I feel like wrong.
That's like the best part of the opening.
I'm not sold. Low B tier is the highest I'm willing to go.
Low B tier. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Yeah. We'll see how it stacks up the later missions.
Plan B.
Road to Sanctuary.
Road to Sanctuary.
Woe to Wangchuewi.
Maybe don't say that one.
Here. I don't know. This is just more talking, isn't it? No, it's literally just drive to point, fucking trigger dialogue, drive to another point, killed Psycho. It is quick. It's not super long, and it's not like you have to wait for the dialogue to finish. It's just dialogue. I mean, I'm thinking C tier.
I think this one's better than Best Minion Ever, to be honest.
Really?
It's just really quick. Like, you're just in a car for like 5 minutes. That's it. Mission's done.
But I mean, you get to actually play the game in Best Minion Ever. In Road to Sanctuary, you're literally just holding W gaming. Except, and if you want to make it even more boring, you can literally just aggro the fucking psychos. So you literally don't have to play the game. You can just run through everything. You kill like 4 psychos, and that's the whole mission.
Yeah,
I think it's like pretty.
It's not as good as Best Minion Ever.
I think it's pretty C tier. I think it's worse than Blindsided as well.
Really? Actually, yeah.
Yeah. If we're looking at it in like terms of enjoyment,
I love Knuckle Dragger.
We love Knuckle Dragger.
If they'd made a Knuckle Dragger raid boss, that would have been sick.
Bro, no, it's at the end of the game. You're like, okay, time to do it all over again, and it's a raid boss version of every single boss.
Boss Rush.
OP11.
Yes.
Mayhem 11. That's my bag.
Yes.
We're bringing it back for Wonderlands.
Now Mayhem 10, so it's got all the wild modifiers.
Oh shit, that's right. I don't have no clue how Mayhem works. I forgot that.
Me do.
Plan B, D tier.
It's not worse than my first gun. It's
okay,
not.
So like top of D tier.
Yeah.
It is literally just running around. There's not a single bit of action. But I guess there is at least like you don't have to sit through fucking loads of loading. Yeah. And it's D tier, but it's like top of D tier.
Yeah. All I end up doing in that is just like optimizing the quickest route to get it done immediately. Yeah.
I mean, no, you can't really break dialogue in that, can you?
No, not really, but like you can like shave seconds.
Yeah, you can shave seconds off. I was thinking of Rise in Action, which is
Rise in Action's fucking funny. What's next?
Hunting the Firehawk.
Yeah.
I think this is it. I think this is the best one so far.
I think it's A tier.
A tier, okay.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there for now. I mean, it's the first mission where it's kind of like you get to actually play without any roadblocks. Yeah. Like Best Minion Ever, you're like level 5, you're barely fucking into the game. You're only using like shit guns. By the time you get Hunting the Firehawk, you might actually have like pretty good guns. Like you have a chance of a Harold coming up.
You have a guaranteed Lascaux.
You have a guaranteed Lascaux.
A Lascaux.
You have your ability. I mean, yeah, it's like
There's
the
first.
There's
a lot to do in the area as well.
Yeah, and it's like the real like opening to what the game has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas like the first area is kind of just you're getting to that area. Yeah, okay, yeah. I agree with
every
that.
mission before this is literally just like a tutorial.
Exactly. Hunting the Firehawk is like the first real mission.
Yeah,
I agree with that. All right, A tier. So look at that first A tier. Do you think there will be any S tiers in this?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll wait.
All right, Damn Fine Rescue. Bro, did you get it? There's no N at the end of Damn because
it's set in a
Bloodshot Stronghold set in a dam. Yeah, I only realized that when I was making the list.
That's
bro.
A good point. I never realized that before.
So that's why it's S tier in my personal. Right. The opening of this mission is really bad. I hate the fucking vehicle combat, especially in the higher levels, especially when you're doing like true and ultimate, because then it's like super dangerous. It's like it's super boring. And then you get Bloodshot Stronghold. I like Bloodshot Stronghold. I like running through that area. And I do like the bit at the end, though you'll never see it unless you're actually really bad at the game, like me when I first played through it,
Oh yeah,
where you can get Warden to go to Friendship Gulag.
the alternate route.
The alternate strategy to let him go there and get nothing in return. I think that's pretty cool. That's it's like one of the few instances where you messing up an objective actually has consequences. Well, you have to mess up so badly and for so long
Yeah.
that you'll never see it unless you're really bad at video games.
I actually think like it's borderline impossible to get it by accident.
I did.
How?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember getting it. I just remember having to go there. What can I say? I was an idiot child.
Brilliant.
Back at when I was like 11 years old when this game came out, I was an idiot. What can I say? I tried my best. I think it's definitely better than its best minion ever. The list right now is definitely better than that. I think it's like top of B tier right now. Because it's definitely not A tier. It's definitely not better than Hunting the Firehawk.
There's too much bad stuff in it for it to be A tier.
Yeah, the whole opening and then fucking... Yeah, no way it's A tier.
Mad Mike not having a drop.
Mad Mike not having a drop. Mad Mike... Fucking the whole area where like if you go through it too fast, you kind of have to step back and actually kill enemies in Mad Mike's arena to get him to spawn, because he won't spawn if you just run up to the door. That's yeah. I think where it is right now, top of B tier.
Yeah,
because it definitely has some good stuff. Yeah, it has some good stuff. But right, A Train to Catch. I really like this one.
I like it quite a lot as well.
The only problem with it is how the distance between objectives.
Yeah.
Is my only problem with it. I like the dialogue.
The trains are fun.
The trains are fun. The Wilhelm fight, though it's not hard. It's kind of cool.
It's still alright. It's still decent.
And it's also like if you're looking at a perspective of like a first time player, which I don't know if we are, but if you are, it's a good shock because they've been bringing up Wilhelm this whole time, and then all of a sudden, oh, you have to fucking fight him, and it's a real cool fight, even though he's not hard. It's still cool to see that.
Yeah.
The only problem is the distance between objectives and how you can't have a car.
Having to run to Tina and then the camp and then Tina again.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
A time waster.
But I guess like in that time you can be doing side missions as well.
Yeah,
but it'd be much nicer if you had like some sort of transport.
Even then though, like what side missions are there? There's a trap chest.
Yeah, and then there's Tina's Cordially Invited.
Yeah, and Tina's Cordially Invited will take you like that takes you out of the way to finish.
Yeah, it does. It takes you all the way up to like the corner of the map for Madame von Bartlesby.
Yep. Like trap chest is okay to do
because it's kind of in the way, and then you actually get something pretty good from it. But
yeah,
all you get from RSVP is the teapot, and the teapot's only good if you don't like have any other guns. Which is someone who knows where guns and stuff are. You'll have something better than the teapot by the time you get the robots. So
teapot's really bad.
Teapot not.
But that's
good.
A side mission. We're getting too deep in the side mission.
We did be. That's for the next tier list.
It's definitely A, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
You think it's better than Damn Fine Rescue?
Yes. Yes? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. It's not better than Firehawk though. I think that's a good place.
Yeah.
Rising Action, C tier. Worst to C tier. The only reason it's not D tier is because of how poorly.
It's not worst C tier.
Yeah, it is worse to C tier. It's not best to C tier.
It is.
You don't get to play the game. Funny. You literally.
Yeah, but you get like Roland like exploding a door away, and then after you grab all the iridium, Lilith's like get the iridium. It's just funny to me.
And then you stand around and wait for Lilith to despawn and then respawn.
Yep.
And you have to stand at the fucking if you don't save quit. Like poor fucking Anarchy users, they have to watch that whole thing. I don't know if it's top of C tier. Maybe better than Road to
Sanctuary easily.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think it's better than Blindsided because you get to play the game during Blindsided.
I'll give you it's not better than Blindsided, but it's still fun.
Right.
Like especially first time.
First time you do it, you're not going to break the mission.
Yeah, but first time you do it, you get to watch like Sanctuary fly up, and you're like, "Damn, what the hell's going on?"
And then the first couple of times, once you realize how easily you can break it even solo, that's pretty funny as well.
Yeah.
And then shit gets turned to 11 once you're in co-op.
I think it's better than Blindsided.
I don't think it's better than
Like,
Blindsided.
what happens? Like, guaranteed you get a play in Blindsided.
You get a knuckle dragger fight.
Yeah.
You get the knuckle dragger fight. You get a chance at like an actual pretty good legendary that can carry you up a little bit. You get to meet Handsome Jack. I think is
Hammerlock.
that bro Hammy. There's some good things.
Oh, you get to meet Captain Flint as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Blindsided's better. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Weird. Bright lights, flying city.
I mean, come on.
Just for the fact that we keep forgetting the fast travel.
It's a bad mission.
I would like it's not a good mission, but because of that, it pisses me off even more at the fact that it's like you have to hit the fast travel. And like I've committed because we forgot about it so much. I've actually committed it to memory. I don't know if every single time we go there, I wait for you to do it, or we get to a certain point and I'll be like, "Yeah, we forgot that by the way on purpose." Because I find it kind of funny, but it's also really frustrating when you actually do forget and you're like all the way down at the fucking.
You're like, why hasn't the constructor spawned?
Exactly, and you're like, wait, what the fuck's going on? Oh, little fast travel. That's my bad. And then the actual mission's not good either. Like the Outlook fight is kind of good, I guess, but that's the only thing it's got going for it.
Okay, first of all, Overlook. Second of all, I don't like the Overlook fight that much.
You don't? I mean, I like.
There's so many robots. There's so many.
I feel it's not super difficult, but it's not super easy either. So it kind of keeps you on your toes. I feel it's not. I think it's fine where it is. It does have some bad stuff. I like the Overlook fight. I guess you don't, and I can see why you don't. But I think putting it any higher would be wrong, but putting it any lower would be wrong as well. I like where it is. How about you?
I'm thinking. It's tough because there's a lot of stuff I really don't like about it. Another thing that I think Blindsided is better than it. I think Blindsided is better.
Blindsided is better than it.
Yeah.
I mean, Blindsided is pretty short. It does have an actual good boss fight.
There's a drop, whereas in Bright Lights Flying City there is nothing.
There's no drop.
You can't get any.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. I agree. Right. Yeah, I think
the order because I don't.
No, I do. I'm a man for it.
He's a man for it.
Why we watch it back, find out I actually got the wrong order, but
yes. I'd probably pick up on it if we did.
Yeah, wildlife preservation. I think this is a hard A tier.
Yeah.
I really like wildlife. Wildlife is probably one of the best missions in the game.
I can't say it's worse than Damn Fine Rescue, so instantly it's A tier.
Yeah, instantly top of B, low A.
It's better than Train to Catch.
Yeah. Is it better than Hunting? I think it's better than Hunting the Firehawk,
I think it's better than Hunting the Firehawk.
I think it's much better than all of these missions so far.
Mm.
I think it's like because it has enemy variety in robots, humans, then
every
fucking
animal.
all like most of the animal types that you fight. It has multiple drops. It has loot midgets. What did you ask, sir?
I said, what is it missing in terms of animals?
Exactly. Oh, what is it missing? It has Rack, it has Skags, it has Stalkers.
It has Threshers in the annex.
It does have Thresher. Yeah, then I'll have everything. Oh, Varkids. It's missing Varkids.
It has Varkids in the annex too.
Oh, sorry, annex. Yeah, no, so it does have everything. If you add in, I guess if you add in annex, though, you don't have to go into annex.
Annex is pretty fun though.
Yeah, but it's not part of the main mission.
Well, yeah, but we were counting the side missions in Train to Catch as well.
Maybe we shouldn't be now that I think about it because it's supposed to be main missions, not main areas.
Okay, well then we ignore Annex, but it's still a really good mission.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I think actually, I know I was saying earlier, I think it might actually be S tier, to be honest. I think it's like peak.
I think it might be our first S tier.
Yeah, because
I mean, if that's not S tier, then what is, right?
Yeah, because it has everything, and it also has a pretty good.
Pretty good what?
A fight in the Bloodwing fight.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh my God. I don't think anything can be considered really bad in that, bar maybe the No, because that doesn't even because Mothrak. It's 100%.
Put it S tier. Put it S tier.
Big S tier, but I didn't think we'd get an S tier to be honest.
I wasn't sure.
Once and Future Slab. I don't like this mission.
I think it's okay.
I don't like it because
I think it's about as good as Best Minion Ever.
I think it's worse than that though, because of the ending part. You do the fight in the arena or whatever, and then you have to backtrack through the whole area, waiting on Brick to catch up. Brick's AI is awful.
Yeah.
Brick can steal kills off you, though it's not common. He can steal kills off you taking your second wins.
Or your XP.
And your XP. He can knock things off building things, your XP.
Yep.
Then you have to wait for him to fucking break the fucking beacons. Then the beacons have awful hitboxes.
Yeah.
Really I think bottom of B tier. Maybe top of C tier.
I think bottom of B tier.
Yeah, because it does have the. I think the start of it is strong. Going through it the first time.
I like the arena part.
Yeah, and then it's just the last bit that really kills it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The man who would beat Jack.
Better than Slab.
Jack? Better than Slab, 100%.
Better than Best Minion.
I think top of B tier because it doesn't really have any variety. It's really simple in terms of you literally go kill Jack's double, get stuff, get out. The area, the actual environment, I don't really like. I don't think it's super interesting.
I think it's alright.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't like wildlife is like this whole thing where it's like different areas. You go to different areas.
We can't be comparing everything to wildlife.
Well, that's
the D tier.
That's the current peak. You gotta compare it to the peak.
Alright, carry on.
And like we said wildlife is the perfect mission so far.
Yeah.
Like as of right now, wildlife is the perfect mission. I'm like thinking of what wildlife has and what this one doesn't have.
It's really annoying me that cleaning up the berg is just down there.
I'll put it there then. That's my bad.
There we go.
That's my bad. Okay, I don't even know if I can get rid of it. We'll just leave it. I think either top of B or bottom of A. Because I think Train to Catch and Hunt of the Firehawk is better than Man It Would Be Jack.
Think the area's kind of cool. I like fighting robots.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a varied environment in where you're fighting. The only thing I don't really like is fighting the body double because he's really annoying.
He's really tanky
and
he's really
health.
annoying. Yeah, and he's immune to like
and he just
everything.
Runs.
Bottom of A or top of B? What are we thinking? I don't think it's better than.
I'd say bottom of A.
Right. I think that's a fair place. Where angels fear to tread. I think this is like when I think of Borderlands, I think of this mission, and I don't know why. It just feels like it's the most important.
It's got
mission.
like a lot of the major plot points in it.
Yeah, it has like a lot of fuck. It's like I feel like it's like the peak, and then the story goes down and down, and it goes back up for the last mission. But this is like the biggest peak. Like I don't, because we'll get to it once we get to fucking Talon of God. But I feel like that bit is like a smaller peak than this bit.
Yeah,
because you're literally climbing a mountain, fighting a fucking massive robot in terms of the bunker, then going down into the middle of the mountain, fighting more fucking robots to go save Angel. And there's lots of reveals in this mission as well. Yeah. It's like Angel is fucking. Is it said before that Angel is Jack's daughter? I don't think so because it's not even revealed that she's
not.
Yeah. So it has a shit ton of fucking reveals.
Find out everything.
Yeah, and then this is where Roland dies.
Yeah, this is where Lilith gets captured.
I think either bottom of A or second S. Because there is some stuff that like is a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Like the bit before bunker. Not the turret sequence, just the bit before where you have to go through that area, and then especially if you're playing safe, you have to kill that badass constructor and it takes ages.
Yeah. There is stuff wrong with it.
And then the turret, and then the actual turret bit just before bunker is a bit annoying as well. It's not super bad, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like top of A or bottom of S.
I don't mind the turret at all. Like the turret thing is quite short and it's like fairly okay. Fairly fun.
Yeah, I just feel that it's like needless filler. I feel like you could have maybe had a bit of a fight to get to the bunker, and then like you try and get through it, and then it flies off instead of just destroying the anti-air turrets. I feel like it's a bit of filler that's not needed, but it's not exactly.
I feel like it makes more sense than anything else they could put before it, though, because it's like there specifically for the air defense against the slabs.
No, that's true. That's true.
Like even if it's not great, I think it does make the most sense.
I get because otherwise it'd just be you walk up and it's like. So anyway, here's the fucking bunker. Let's go. Let's get that fight going.
Let's get going.
It's the top of A or bottom of S.
I think it's tough. I think bottom of S.
I'm thinking bottom of S as well, just because of all the fucking good stuff in it.
Yeah.
Far outweighs like the couple of little bad bits, but wildlife doesn't really have any bad bits.
Yeah.
That
wildlife is all good, pretty much.
Yeah. Angels Fear to Tread Part 2. That this is the peak of Borderlands 2, in my personal opinion. You spawn into a room. You get loot, mission ends. Mission's over.
I mean, it's like... I'd say it's just below Rise in Action. That's where I'm putting it.
You're actually putting it that high?
Yeah.
It's not even a mission.
Yeah, but
I was thinking, like, just better than my first gun because it's faster than my first gun.
Yeah, but my first gun and Plan B are, like, actively annoying. Road to Sanctuary is just boring. Like, this at least has, like,
it's super short. It has a bit and it's super short.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be a main mission, but it's still better than these 3 main missions.
I think it's got Mordecai's reaction to Roland dying as well. So that's something.
What just happened? What just happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's a fair point to put it.
3 left.
We got 4 left. Cleaning up the burg. We gotta leave it to last. It's the best one. Alright. Toil and Trouble.
Yay,
Sawtooth.
Toil and Trouble!
Sawtooth Cauldron. The bane of our existence. I think
it's not the most boring.
It's top of B. I don't think it tops the 3 on A. I think it's better than the other 3 on B. But it definitely just does have, like, there's a fair bit of driving, because you have to drive all the way to the entrance to the Arid Nexus. Then you have to drive all the way to the entrance to Sawtooth Cauldron. Then you have to do the whole bit in Sawtooth Cauldron. And you go all the way back. So it's a really long distance mission. Sawtooth Cauldron is like cool, and it's actually it's a pretty good challenge because of how much enemies there are. It also has like, yeah, I think like there's nothing majorly wrong with it, bar the length.
I mean,
so that's why.
Before you get into Sawtooth, I always forget about that part because it's just boring.
There's nothing. It's nothingness. Exactly. It's actually you drive. You start from the dust. Drive all the way to the fucking whatever.
I mean, you unlock Iridium Flight, so it's a little something.
Yeah, and access to Donkey Mong. That's true.
King Mong. That's true.
Bro, bada boom.
Bro,
no, I think top of B. I don't think it can be harder.
Killer.
The one life kinger Donkey Mong. No, he gonna kill me, bro. My 400 stacks.
Yes.
Can't stand up to him. I don't think it can be higher than B. Top of B.
Yeah.
It's definitely not better than the man who would be Jack.
I don't think it's worse than Damn Fine Rescue either, so I think it's just stuck there.
Yeah. Data mining.
I quite like data mining.
Data mining is because you get to be back in the fucking Badlands. That's it's a bit of a nostalgia hit if you play Borderlands 1. It's not too long. It does have the Saturn fight though.
Saturn fight's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's not exactly good. He has no crit spots, can't be slagged.
Yeah, but
Especially
you just
like
burn him. You just burn him down. It's not.
Yeah, well, it
huge.
does take some time. It's not.
It's different as well, right?
I mean, it's unexpected because there's like you heard the moonshot cannon. You're like, oh, it's a fucking gonna be a little robot, and then a fucking massive robot shows up. So it's like it's cool the first time, but the actual fight usually boils down to hiding behind the house
Yeah.
for the whole fight. Which is just.
That's good. How often do you have to cower in fear?
I guess
it's a bit of something different.
I feel it'd be nicer if it didn't take so long.
And the rest of the area is good.
Yeah.
Saturn's like the only real bad part, I think. There's good enemy variety.
I don't think bottom of A, but I'm trying to think.
I think it's better than Manny would be, Jack. Honestly, I think it's just below Firehawk in A. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so because of Saturn. You know, what do these two missions have that are as bad as Saturn?
They don't. They're just not as fun. Like, Train to Catch is fine. Like, it's good, but...
Well, actually, to be fair, this has fucking Jack Double. This has the distance.
Jack Double's so bad.
And distance is, like, really bad. They both are just as bad as Saturn, if not worse. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, good.
The final mission. Talent of God. Now, this is what I was bringing up earlier. I feel it's a really weak end to the game.
I don't know about really weak, but it's definitely weaker than Angel's Fear to Tread.
Angel's Fear to Tread is like the peak in terms of story. And
I think gameplay-wise, this is better than Angel's Fear to Tread, just about. But it is... I don't think it's better than Angel's Fear to Tread overall.
I think Angel's Fear to Tread has... Like, it's a constant... It's like an uphill battle, and you can feel that. You can feel the uphill battle. Like, even when you're like super experienced, you have to be super prepared for Angel's Fear to Tread. You have to know, like, oh shit, this is what's happening. And when you get into the fight, up until the bunker, you have to like constantly hunker down and fight. Like when you get to the gate before Constructor, you have to kind of stop and make sure everything's dead before moving on to Constructor.
Yeah.
Then when you get to Badass Constructor, you have to either you sprint up to a certain spot, or you kind of have to fight through slowly and methodically, or otherwise you sprint up the stairs. And then you have Bunker Fight, and then you have fucking Angel Control Core Angel Fight. Talent of God is like, you can just basically run past everything for the most part. There's the
two doors that Mordecai has.
The artificials, the artificial
and
stops.
There's the Badass Constructor, which you can run past.
Yeah. You can,
but it's not free.
But also at that point, you probably have good enough gear to just kill that from afar.
Yeah.
Like, when you get the Talent of God, you have everything open to you. You have the best guns open to you.
Yeah, which is
like
fun.
At that point you have Lady Fist,
which is great fun.
But what I mean is Talent of God feels very, very artificial. It feels like it's built in a way that slows you down artificially, because the game doesn't want you going through it that fast. If you didn't have those two doors that was blocked for Mordecai to open, you would literally just run through that mission start to finish, maybe fight Constructor, but probably not, and just run past it, and that's it. You don't actually have to fight anything. You can't do that with Angel's Fear to Tread. And it's not... The only, like, kind of artificial block is the turrets on the big gate leading to Badass Constructor, but that's not exactly a block, because you just kill the two turrets, and then the door opens. Whereas with the two doors, you have to wait for the scripted event for Mordecai to shoot them.
Yeah.
I feel it's like super scripted, and then the actual boss fight is not even good. The warrior fight is so bad. I hate it. I actually genuinely hate it. It's just constant fire procs and shooting him in the chest.
The warrior fight is my least favorite part of the whole mission, which is really disappointing because it's the fucking final.
It's what's hyped up. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as the Destroyer in the first game. But just because it's nowhere near as bad as the first game's ending doesn't mean it's not awful. As like it's built up as this thing that will destroy the world if it gets out of here, and then the only attack it has is going into lava and coming out. Also, fucking Lilith's line, Love is rising. Get the high ground. It's
That's
so
a
fucking
classic.
annoying.
That's a classic.
It's I don't care if it's a classic. It's super fucking annoying. I would genuinely put Talon of God where it is right now. Bottom of B.
Give me a second.
I can't see it being any higher.
I can't see it that low. I can't.
I think
In B, yes. Below Once and Future Slab, no.
Yep. No, I do. Because
below Best Minion Ever, I can't.
none of them just don't like have the fucking hard progression blocks, artificial progression blocks.
But you have the fun shooting robots. And you win! It's got to get some points for the end mission. You do it and you're like, that's the whole playthrough done.
Okay, if it wasn't end mission, it would be much lower.
Yeah, for sure.
If it wasn't end mission, I would easily put under Bright Lights Flying City. I think it's as bad as that.
How is it below Best Minion Ever?
Because Best Minion Ever
I'm stuck on. That's the part I'm stuck on.
Best Minion Ever has 2 boss fights. Albeit the first one's not really a boss fight, but 2 boss fights. It has a sense of progression of you fighting up to the top of Flint's ship, and none of it's like artificial. Like that's the thing I'm stuck on. The artificial blockers in Talon of God. Even the claptrap sequence at the start of the mission before you even get to the fucking.
I forgot about that, to be honest.
You know.
All right, fine. You've talked me down with the claptrap sequence.
Claptrap start boot up sequence.
I hate it, man.
It's like there's so much just waiting in that mission, and there shouldn't be because it's the last mission. Like it kind of makes sense in the earlier missions, like from First Gun to Blindsided. There are gonna be bits where you're like waiting around a little bit, and it's not that good.
Yeah.
But Talon of God shouldn't have that. It's literally the last mission, and then you have this whole bit at the fight, the start of the fucking mission with the gate needing to be opened. Then you go through like maybe 5 or 6 enemies, and then you have a whole nother progression block, albeit it's not that long, with Mordecai and Brick coming in. Then you jump over the bridge, which is the scariest moment in fucking One Life history. Yeah. You walk down that bit, and then there's another gate that you have to just stand at. It's not like it's like kill locked. I think if you just wait there long enough, doesn't the thing just don't they go through it anyways, or do you have to kill enemies?
I think it is kill locked.
Okay, well, then you just have to kill a shit ton of robots for Mordecai to fly his damn ship around to shoot the thing.
Yeah.
And then you have to run all the way around. And then you get to the load zone. You go down to the load zone. And then you go fight the warrior. And the warrior is such a disappointing fight.
I like all of the middle bit except the doors. But I don't like the start and end.
I don't think... I literally cannot see it being higher than where it is right now.
Yeah, I know. You've already talked me around to it. I forgot the claptrap sequence is even part of it because I just don't want to think about it.
I don't want to think of it that bit. Like, yeah, story-wise, like if you think about the story context, it's like kind of good, but then even still, the Warriors gameplay ruins the story context. But whatever. I just and finally,
cleaning up the berg.
Clean up the berg.
I love cleaning up the berg.
Top of S tier.
Takes like 30 seconds.
I don't think there's any discussion. So I think that's our tier list.
That's our tier list.
That's our tier list right
there. We did it, gamers.
I think this is a pretty fair tier list. I'm gonna take this back off because I feel like a bit of a dick having it there. It can just stay a bomb at D, whatever. I'm happy with all the placements here. I don't think any of them are wrong. I think you might be able to argue some places.
Yeah.
But
I think overall it's pretty accurate.
Pretty good, yeah.
God, I fucking hate My First Gun.